Hello, my name is Sekit, and we are playing Magica Infinitum 3. And we're going to pick up right where we left off with Nature's Aura. Now, the next thing on the menu, now that we have our natural altars set up here and in the nether, is the offering to the gods. And for that, we're going to need an offering table. Now, it's 3 wood, 3 stone, 2 of these tokens that we made the last time, and 1 of those infused iron ingots. Right? And that was, I think, a quest there. Yeah. So let's, where do we have it here? Is it here? No. Is it a natural item? No. It's gotta be here somewhere. Well, I don't know where it is, so we'll just look it up in here. So it's a multi-block. And you can use, it shows all poppies, but you can use any kind of flowers. We're going to take it and we're going to put it back here. And that ought to be plenty enough room. We're just going to start filling this in. Alright, there we go. Now, we're going to want to make, we'll go back to the book here. We are going to want to make Spirits of Calling. So let's look that up. Here are the ones. Okay, so they're kind of expensive. That's okay. So we'll just craft a bunch of these up. And that's a good amount. Now the thing to keep in mind when you're using these, like you can get Bottle of the Skies, right, from 3, but you can get 2 from 6. And that's kind of generally true. It actually takes 2 infused iron ingots to get Ingots of the Skies. Or no, I tell a lie. It's 1 and 1, and then 1 to 2. So let's demonstrate exactly that. So let's say instead of 1 tainted ingot, we took 12, right? All it's going to need is 1 Spirit of Calling. So if you're short on diamonds or whatnot, you got to be careful with your magnets while you're doing this too. And this is a good way to go. It really helps you save on the Spirits of Calling. I went ahead and filled up my aura cache here so that we can upgrade it. Take a look and see how well we do. Put these up here. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing up in JI. Maybe because it's full. Okay, so it doesn't actually maintain the aura when you do that. So that's good to know. Now these you can really, unless you got a whole bunch of tokens, you can really only do these, you know, one at a time. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade, or get 1 set of the next tier, I guess is what I'm really trying to say. There it is. I don't always see them dropping. And here's the last one. They really do fall from the sky. There it is. It's kind of funny. Any rewards? No rewards. Now we've got these guys down here. And every time we breed them, we get a couple of the spirits of birthing. There's some right there. Just get seeds this way. Ah, not in this. Here we go. Let's see how this one does. Healing up our armor. Yes, he counts down a lot slower. So we're going to take one of these tokens, token of Euphoria, and we're going to use it to make, oh, we need some hay bales. We're going to need a bunch of hay bales. That might not be enough. We're going to go ahead and make this altar of birthing, and this is what a lot of, is that not a quest? Oh, what do you know? I did not expect that. This is going to allow us to summon mobs, and it's great. Let's find the chapter here. It's another multi-block. It uses infused stone bricks, which you make, like you might expect, just in a 4x4. And it also uses a couple of these ancient planks. And this thing also uses aura, so we're going to set it up right over here. Hey, what happened? There we go. And just put it all together. Now we can use this thing to summon all kinds of mobs for just a little bit of aura. You can't summon villagers. And I don't think you can summon piglins. You can't summon witches. But most importantly, we can summon wither skeletons. The way it works is really simple. You just throw everything down here, and then throw your spirit of birthing down, and the dagger has a magnet on it. That's really unfortunate. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, do you click with the spirit of birthing? No? Let's look it up. It's been a little while since I've used this. Let's go back. Altar of birthing. Throw down on the ground, and the process will begin automatically. Do I have the wrong recipe? Or are those wither skeletons? Oh, I don't need the coal. I wonder why I thought it was coal. Okay. There's a valid recipe. You can see the particle effects. And we'll get our wither skeleton. And we'll kill it with the Solium dagger. And that's how we're gonna get our wither seeds. Now, before we do anything else, I gotta do something about this werewolf thing. I still need to eat Demon's Dream seeds, or fruit. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this syringe. It's a glass pane and 2 glass blocks. And we're gonna find ourselves a werewolf. And we're gonna make ourselves a strange injection. Now we're gonna need some kind of chair, I think, from vampirism. So there's a lot here, isn't there? This is what we want. Okay, that's not that bad. All we seem to need a glass bottle, any color wool, and 7 iron. Oh, let's take this out the back deck. I'll set it up right here. Maybe right here? Okay, it takes up 3 blocks. I think what we do is we sit in it. Okay, I think what we might have to do is right-click with the injection. Yeah, now we got some random effect, right? And I think when that wears off, we won't be a werewolf anymore, and we'll be able to eat, like, fruit and stuff again, especially Demon's Dream fruit. Hey, it worked! We're not a werewolf anymore. Wonderful. Now, another thing the questline wants us to make here is this Crumbling Catalyst. And it's pretty cool. It lets you get more out of stuff, like, say, you'll get, like, for instance, more bone meal per bone. Now, it does it by adding recipes over at the natural altar over there. And you can put it down in the nether, too, to get stuff like, yeah, here we go. Like, you can get sand, you can get 4 gold powder per leaf. In the nether, you can get 4 blaze powder, you can get a lot more bone meal. And more sugar. It doesn't seem to be used for too much in this, but the questline wants us to make it, so we're going to make it. And what you do is you just put it up on one of these golden stone bricks, and then it'll do its thing. Like, let's say we have some bones. Now we can put bones on there. Okay, 27. So now we should get 33. I don't think it would even take bones before. So that's pretty cool. Another thing the questline wants is a cloud in a bottle, and there's no real clue how to do that. So maybe you just you right-click a cloud. Yeah, that's from Quark. I wonder why. I think that means you can just move cloud blocks, so that's pretty cool. I wonder why it's in the Nature's Aura questline. So another thing that we want to make here, just for the questline really, is the Botanist's armor. It's got a full set bonus. You do a little withering damage. We also want these Botanist tools. Now you don't need Nature's Mend to repair these. All you need is ore in your aura cache. So, is there clips? Okay. Now they all do take ancient sticks. So we're just going to take this ancient bark, I hope. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's not how you make ancient sticks then, is it? Oh, we need slabs. Harsh. Okay. So we got a botanist pickaxe. And we got the hand axe. We got the shovel. And I think the sword is the other one it wanted us to make. Yeah. It didn't need us to bother with the hoe. They all have special abilities, like the axe chops down trees faster. I think is the hoe the one that like it's always different kinds of seeds. You just use it on a piece of grass or dirt. So that's cool. Okay, we also need the leggings. And there are those quests. Nice. Now there's another quest for something called, let's see, yeah, this herbivorous observer. Okay, just a peony, some planks, and one token of joy. What it does is it eats flowers and produces ore, and the more different flowers around it, better it is. We're not going to set it up, at least not by our Nature's Aura setup, because I don't want it to eat the flowers from our offering to the gods. But we can go ahead and craft it up and throw it in a chest, you know. There are other source-producing things besides the trees that we're going to want to get into. Now, another thing we want to make is this adept hopper. And it's another quest, but it's also cool, and we may end up having a use for it. You can filter it by putting item frames on it, and then an item in the item frame, and it'll only pick up the items in the item frame. So we may have a use for at least one of these later. Now another quest here is for this this hopper enhancement. Now it does the same thing as this ender hopper, except that it uses aura. So I think the ender hopper is actually going to be the way to go. We've also got a quest for the imperceptible builder. This guy. It places blocks in front of itself. So you put like a chest on top of it, and it'll take blocks from there. If you only wanted to place blocks on something specific, you put an item frame and put the desired block inside it. So you can use this as like a tree farm, have it place saplings. Actually pretty cool. In this version, of it, you put it on the builder, and it can place things on farmland. So, you know, it's cool. And it's not too expensive. I assume it uses, I'm sure it uses aura. But maybe something like this with the Canopy Diminisher, which, like if we wanted an oak farm or something, well, I guess we have the silk for that. The Canopy Diminisher creates aura by preventing trees that might normally grow really big from growing really big. So you could set it up so that oak trees could be forced to grow large, and then have a canopy diminisher. It would prevent that, and that prevention would create aura. Now this thing I'm actually kind of interested in. The environmental ocular apparently will give us more information about, I got that in the right order? Yeah. About the aura around us. Now I don't know what that really means, but we're about to find out. It's going to take one of those rows of oblivions and all the usual stuff. Let's see what this is all about. Should be almost done here. There we go. Suddenly I see a lot better. I see kind of the same thing I saw before. Let's look it up in here. Let's get Canopy Diminisher out of the way. We already talked about that. Environmental Ocular. The main difference is it's a much bigger gauge for aura in the area. It's twice as large. The extended bar only shows if aura levels are high. Okay, so there's another bar. All right. So let's mess with this. What I want to do, I want to make a creational catalyst, and that's going to take one each of the second tier tokens. Now what this thing does, if I understand properly, is it allows you to put more aura in an area than it would generally hold. So we're gonna want this, and we're gonna want this this shooting mark. Okay, that's not bad. Now what this thing does, it creates aura by having projectiles hit it, right? But you gotta hit them in a certain order for it to work well. Like you gotta hit it from the north. I assume you go around clockwise. We'll figure it out. So let's see what happens here. We want our creational catalyst, I believe, underneath, right? And we'll put this on top. Okay, something's going on. Ah, I see. We got a target here. There's some aura. There's some aura. Now, will that stay there? Will that keep flashing? Yeah, okay. It tells you where you're supposed to hit it next. So let's see how much aura we can get here. Now here's a question. Could we use like a projectile harm? Let's give it a try. Projectile and harm somewhere, right? Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So what about here, huh? Yeah, it doesn't look like it really does anything. That was worth a shot. Okay, it looks like the ocular's starting to give us some more information here. I don't know what any of it means, really. Maybe it means that it's not enough to add I see an X and I see seed, so I think that might have something to do with growth ticks. And I see an X and I see an aura cache. And I know that like if aura's high enough, your aura cache will just start charging off it. Well, you know, I've only been able to get it to the top. And oh, nope, there's another bar. So something's going on. I see our aura trove is fully charged. So maybe those X's don't mean what I thought they meant. Maybe... I don't know. Interesting, isn't it? You can really get the aura pretty high. Kind of... it's very meditative. So we also need to make the Sky Seeker's armor. It's the same idea as the infused, except wearing it with an elytra in place of the chest plate. Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, 8. I think ours is much better. It gives you step height and movement speed. And then the Sky Seeker's tools. Okay, so that's basically a magnet. This is a full tree chop, shovel. Oh, you'll automatically place blocks by having it in your offhand, so that's cool. Oh, the blade gives the enemy mob levitation. That's pretty funny. All right, let's go ahead and make these. There's the shovel, and there's the sword. And then we'll make the armor. And the Gobber armor we have, and which we are soon to improve, is better than this stuff, but... Oh, we need one more ingot. Okay, here we go. Sky Seeker shoes. Alright, first couple of armor sets down here. We don't have much of a need to transport aura around. But there is this aura transporter, and I guess you can like put them in lines and add redstone signals to it. I don't honestly really have a use for that, at least not right now. So we'll go ahead and we'll make this thing. And what is it then? 2 and then 1? Yeah. Now let's see. It's awfully large. Oh wow, the gold powder stayed there. That's interesting. They're the first one I've seen that uses an ancient sapling like this. So there's one more quest. It's these powders. Oh, okay. We just we make them in the Ritual of the Forest. But I think that's going to have to wait until next time. We got an awful lot done today. This quest line is almost complete. We need the powder. We need an extraneous fire starter. But I want to figure out what the powder actually does. So we'll check that out in another episode. But we will be back very soon with some more mods. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.